Hey guys, it's me, and tonight I'm going to be doing the third episode of my player review series in FIFA 13 Ultimate Team. This episode is going to be on Shinji Kagawa, the attacking mid from Manchester United, and his average price on the Xbox is about 16k, and on the PS3 it is about the same. So here's a picture of the team I did play him in. It is the same team as I played Balotelli in for my last review. If any of you guys have seen or do remember that video, it is the same team, and I do quite like this team. So I'll be keeping it for as long as I can until I feel the need to sell it. So now I'll move on to the gameplay and just talk a little bit about him. So starting off, he does actually have some quite nice physical attributes. He's got 90 acceleration, 93 agility and 91 balance. Not the greatest sprint speed of 79, but he's got pretty good reactions, and he's got pretty poor strength, as you probably would have expected. Got pretty decent attack positioning and vision as well, although not too amazing for an attacking mid. And his ball control, dribbling, short passing and volleys are all pretty good as well, although I wouldn't count on him to be your free kick taker. His curve is decent, but his free kick accuracy is only 64, so I wouldn't count on him. As I said, he is a 4-star skill learner, he's got 4-star weak foot, so obviously pretty good attributes to have for an attacking mid. And he's got a high medium work rate, which is pretty good again in my opinion for an attacking mid. And the first thing I did notice about this guy was definitely his speed and just how quick he is off the mark. If you combine that with his balance, it's extremely easy for you to turn on the spot with him and then just launch off in any direction you want. And obviously it's relatively easy to get past defenders, even just using pace, assuming you both begin from a standing start or close enough to one. I wouldn't consider his passing to be particularly good. He's got pretty good short passing, but his long passing is not the greatest at 73. And although he did have a couple of nice assists for me, he most certainly, in my opinion, is not the best playmaker in the Premier League, although that's probably quite obvious judging by his overall and price. But that's not to say his passing is bad, it's just that it's not anything outstanding, especially not for an attacking midfielder. His inside the box finishing, especially his finesse shot, seemed to be very, very effective. It actually seemed to be almost more effective than his power shot at times, depending on what angle you were coming in from and obviously how much pressure there was on you. But you'll see a lot of clips of him just turning inside and finessing it on his right foot into the far right corner, which actually doesn't work quite as well this game as it used to. But obviously it seems it works better with some players than with others. His heading is not particularly good. I know you're going to say, but why would you want heading? He's an attacking mid, whatever. But I played him at centre forward, and because of his work rates he did actually get forward a lot, and sometimes even switched with my striker, which meant that he was actually in the position to take the headers at times, and he did miss quite a number of them. I'll show a couple in the video. But unfortunately, he just does not seem to be very good in the air, as you might expect, but that's a small disadvantage in my opinion, because although I wouldn't say a centre forward or a cam doesn't really need heading, it's always good for them to be able to finish off crosses when they do get the chance. And because of his agility, balance, ball control and dribbling, his overall ability to keep the ball when he's in possession and ability to maneuver in tight spaces means that he's actually a pretty fun player to use, and obviously combined with the 4-star skill moves that you can use with him makes him a very effective player for running at the opposition defenses. So anyway, I'll move on to the verdict. So I'm going to give this guy an 8 out of 10, and really guys, these ratings are quite subjective, because how much you rate a player obviously depends on your playstyle and what you're going to use them for. So for instance, if I really wanted a player who could pass in the spot that Kagawa would be filling, then I wouldn't particularly want him. But if I didn't really mind about the passing too much, then obviously there will be a bigger chance of me picking him. So I would definitely say this guy is a very good second striker or support player, but not the best of playmakers. So anyways guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this review. If you have, please leave it a like, suggest a player for the next review in the comment section. Apart from that, I'll talk